Experience Sacramento's premier cinema celebration this holiday season.
Okay, I'll do that again. 3, 2, 1. What is up, everybody? It is your boy Martin Anaya.
And Rosalind Santa Cruz.
Another one of those breakdown shows that we do. The breakdown, of course, folks, is brought to you by the California Film Foundation, which at this time of year is celebrating our 30th anniversary Sacramento International Film Festival. Yay, Roz. I'm very excited about it. Now, I know you've been, going through the festival. Do you have any favorites so far that you're really looking forward to seeing on the big screen at December 12, 13, and 14?
Yeah, HangTown is one of them.
Actually, we have the director of HangTown, Mr. David Aguilar, is going to be here on this program. And we're going to have Brandon and Ben from a movie that has just really, really gotten under my skin. It's called I Remember Everything, and it is our Saturday night feature. So I'm really, really excited about this. As a matter of fact, want to check it out, Ross?
Yeah, let's check it out.
All right, here we go.
Hi.
Hi, Sammy. So, Chris is gone.
Are we gonna have to deal with this mattress? I'm coming with you guys.
Do we have to come to grips with things? Or can we just be stupid?
Sometimes I like that I can remember almost all the shit that has ever happened to me. All of it. My whole life. And sometimes I wish I didn't.
I'm telling you, man, that movie has really got me going. And here to talk about it, we have the film's directors. How do you guys term this movie? What does it mean for you?
Funny thing about this movie is it's a collection of things that are based on stuff that sort of happened in real life, but it's also, I would say more importantly, based on people we know. Ben and I have a very good friend who works for the mobile crisis unit in Nevada County. And every time she told us a story, it was fascinating. She had incredible stories. Ben and I were there. I've been kind of deciding to maybe that I might go for doing a film. I had no idea what it was going to be. And Ben was there. We had a conversation about, are you interested in this? You have some filmmaking chops and with your experience, and I just want to do this thing. And the same night, our friend appeared, and she came with a story that was pretty fascinating and pretty freaky.
Roz, I've known her long enough now. She likes the happy films. Look at her, she's beaming. She likes the uparted, the kind of uplifting kind of films. What can you tell Roz here that's going to make her excited about wanting to come see this movie? Because she definitely doesn't like the horror movies.
Definitely dark comedy, buried in drama.
We can do dark.
First of all, this lead actress, tell me her name and where does she come from? She is riveting.
Sarah Bennett.
Sarah Bennett, and you say she quit acting. I mean, I'm telling you, she's such a natural. Yeah. Did she? What's she doing now? She's got to jump back into this acting thing.
She's farming in Virginia, but we'll see if she might want to get back into it. She's she's a free spirit. She does, and that's kind of like I think why we were able to entice her to do this.
Well, I mean, you guys knocked it out of the park. I have to tell you, you're almost at a sellout right now. So all the time that we're spending promoting is going to have to be probably for another screening later on down the line. But I hope you guys do well on the festival circuit. Have you submitted it to many other film festivals?
Yeah, we've submitted about 30 festivals, so it's like, this is the one that we really were hoping we could get into because, we're here and, we're from the area. People that helped us are in the area. So this is a thrill to be able to be a part of this festival specifically.
Oh, well, thank you. And gentlemen, have you ever been to the Sophia? I mean, it's a beautiful performing arts complex. You ever been there?
I have actually, back when I was doing heavy photography gigs before filmmaking, I shot a few concerts there, and it's a great venue.
Well, thank you, guys. Roz, what do you think? Have I covered it all? You got any other questions for these two gentlemen?
No, you covered it all. And yeah, the Sophia is a beautiful venue, so it'll be really, really exciting.
Couldn't be prouder of you guys. Awesome. Now, I understand that you're from the HangTown area. You're from, was it Placerville? Where you guys from?
Yeah, we grew up, and that's where we, met each other and hung out for our whole childhood. Yeah.
Well, guess what? I have another gentleman, and he is also from the Placerville area, and the movie is called HangTown. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
I'm hanging in there. I've got this little cheesy sound effect, applause effect.
That's not cheesy at all. That's totally classy.
I just wanted to use it because they're like, hey, you're from HangTown. I wanted to throw it in there.
Yeah, so I'm a TV writer by trade. So I've written on the shows SWAT and Matlock for CBS. Also wrote on a hybrid documentary narrative biopic about the life of Franklin Roosevelt, which was on the History Channel. And before that, I was writing indie features, being hired without an agent, without a manager, just through word of mouth. Some of those are coming to fruition now. So, and here we are, getting ready to show HangTown.
Exciting, man. I got to tell you, the other thing that excites me is when I hear you talk about being a writer. One of the things that we have at this film festival is the American Screenwriters Conference. On Sundays, I'm sure there are a few screenwriters that are going to be very, very happy about that, including, I think, Rosalind over here, because she's writing a script too. So not for nothing, you'll get some love there. But
I'd
talk
love
to me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But talk to me about HangTown. What was the impetus for it? What was the reason that you wanted to make this particular movie?
Well, I wanted to pay homage to the psychological truth of growing up as a Chicano kid in Placerville in the 1980s, which was a very different experience than Placerville hasn't really been portrayed that much to begin with, but very different experience to films of the 80s, where 12-year-old kids were having these wild, crazy, high-stakes adventures without their parents even knowing. Films like E.T. and The Goonies and Stand By Me, and I wanted to pay homage to those films, but from the perspective of a Chicano kid who is growing up in a place where he feels isolated and then encounters what will become his father figure type, and how the two kind of need each other.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm sorry we don't have a trailer, but I am telling you the movie is dynamite, folks. You're going to want to check it out, and you can do so. It's Cine Latino, and I think we just figured it out. Shorts 2, part 2, because there's 2 parts, and then we'll have a feature. And by the way, if not for nothing, but if you want to come and check out the whole day, folks, we will have a day pass, and that'll be a $30 day. Each one of the components by themselves is $15, but if you want to do the whole thing, you'll get a deal on that, and we'll have that ready for you anytime you want to go to that website down there, californiafilm.net. Roz, anything? What comes up for you when you're hearing Mr. Aguilar speak?
I've had the opportunity to hear him a few times. I heard him when he gave us he dissected a little bit of like when he did Matlock and SWAT. So, he gave us his perspective. So I wanted to watch it and kind of see from his mind, what's to be expected. So yeah.
Sounds like you got a fan here, brother.
Oh, she's great. I love rapping with her whenever we get a chance to.
Yeah. Exciting, man. What I want to do right now is I'm going to bring Brandon and Ben back on here. Like I say, you're hearing me saying it over and over, but I couldn't be prouder of the filmmakers in this festival. Folks, again, what we're talking about is the Sacramento International Film Festival. If you don't know, get in there.
Experience Sacramento's premier cinema celebration this holiday season.